Rain tapped softly against the classroom windows. Inside, 30 students laughed, talked, and shared answers confidently, all except one. At the last bench, near the wall, sat Ayan, quiet, invisible, forgotten. He kept his head down, fingers tightly, gripping his notebook like it was a shield. Every time the teacher asked a question, his heart started racing, not because he didn't know the answer, but because he was afraid. Afraid of being wrong, afraid of being laughed at, afraid of being seen. Ayan, do you know the answer? The teacher suddenly asked. The whole class turned. 30 eyes, 30 judgments. His throat dried. He did know the answer. He studied it last night, but his mind whispered the same old poison. What if you're wrong? What if they laugh? You're not smart enough. He slowly shook his head. No, sir. The teacher sighed and asked someone else, and just like that, another chance died. The habit of hiding. This wasn't new. It had been happening his whole life. In school competitions, he never participated. In sports, he never tried. In conversations, he stayed silent. He lived in the background, like a shadow. Even at home, he compared himself with everyone. His older brother was confident, outspoken, successful. Relatives always said, "Look at your brother. So smart, so bold. Learn something from him." Every word became a small crack in Ayan's heart. Slowly, he started believing something dangerous. I am not good enough. And once that belief enters your mind, it becomes your prison. The day, everything broke one day, the school announced. A public speaking competition. The winner would represent the school at the city level. Everyone was excited, except Ayan. He prayed silently. Please, don't pick me, please. But fate has strange plans. The teacher looked at the list and said, Ayan, your grades are good. You will participate. His stomach dropped. Sir, I can't. Yes, you can. Stop doubting yourself. But those words didn't help. That night, he stood in front of the mirror to practice. He tried saying the first line. Good morning, everyone. His voice cracked. He looked stupid. He imagined people laughing. He imagined failing. His hands started shaking. I can't do this, he whispered. He threw the paper away. I'm not made for this. For the first time, tears rolled down his face, not because of the competition, but because deep inside, he hated himself. The unexpected stranger. The next evening, he went to a small park to clear his head. The sky was orange. Kids were playing. Old people were walking, and on one bench sat an old man, feeding birds. White beard. Simple clothes. Calm. Smile Ayan sat on the other side of the bench, staring at the ground. The old man noticed. You look like someone who lost a war, he said gently. Ayan forced a small smile. Something like that. Exams? No. Heartbreak? No. Then what? Ayan stayed quiet. But sometimes, talking to strangers feels easier than talking to family because they don't judge. So he spoke. I'm scared of everything. Speaking, trying, failing. I feel like I'm useless. The old man listened carefully. Then he asked something strange. Do you see those birds? Yes? If I throw seeds but they're afraid to fly down, will they ever eat? No. If they keep waiting to feel safe, will they survive? No. The old man smiled. Fear doesn't protect life. It slowly destroys it. Ayan looked up. But some people are just born confident. I'm not like that, the old man chuckled. That's the biggest lie the world tells. He leaned closer. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. The lesson of the seed. The old man picked up a tiny seed from the ground. Tell me, does this seed look powerful? No. It looks weak, right? Yes. But give it time. Water. Sunlight. He pressed it into the soil. And One day, it breaks the ground, becomes a tree, and gives shade to hundreds. He looked straight into Ayan's eyes. Was the tree always strong? Ayan shook his head. No, it grew strong. Exactly. Confidence is the same. Nobody is born a tree. Everyone starts as a seed. Something clicked inside him. For the first time, someone didn't compare him. Someone didn't judge him. Someone believed growth was possible. The first challenge, the old man said, from tomorrow do one small thing that scares you every day. Small? Yes, very small. Confidence grows like muscles, slowly. Like what? Talk to one new person. Ask a question in class. Make eye contact. Simple things. And if I fail, he smiled. Failing is practice, not proof that you're useless. Then he stood up and said, remember, the world doesn't reject you. You reject yourself first. And he walked away. Ayaan never even got his name. But those words followed him home. Day 1. The small step next morning, heart racing, hands cold. The teacher asked, any doubts? Normally, Ayaan stayed silent, but today, he remembered the seed. He slowly raised his hand. His hand felt heavy like stone. Yes, Ayaan, his voice trembled. Sir, can you explain that formula again? No one laughed. No one shouted. Nothing bad happened. The teacher explained kindly. That's it. Such a small thing. But inside, it felt like climbing Mount Everest. He smiled to himself. Maybe I can do this. Day 5. The change begins, he started. Greeting classmates, he answered small questions. He looked people in the eyes. Every step was uncomfortable, but every step made him slightly stronger, like lifting invisible weights. For the first time in years, he wasn't hiding, he was trying, and something magical happens when you try. The world slowly changes its behavior toward you. People started talking to him more. Teachers noticed him. Even his posture changed. Back straight, eyes forward, tiny differences, big impact.